Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maverick. Happy birthday to you. Yay, Mavie!
Good job. Good job.
Maverick, are you excited to see Dory? Dory? You want to see Nemo? Do you want to see Remy? Do you want to see Elsa? Elsa? Do you want to see Anna? Anna? What about Elsa, Anna? Who else? Oh, Olaf? What? Yeah? There she is. And then you see Hey Hey again. Hey Hey. Hey Hey. Moana. Moana. Good job. Good job. Good morning, you wave, say hi.
I got like a little finger. Good morning.
Right, I'll smile. Look at me and say cheese. Look up. Look at me. Look at me.
Not till later, so we can do anything up here. Everything up here is pretty slow. If you want to go ahead and do a ride. Where's the ride?
So if we go around the country, Guardians.
Yeah, huh? Say hi. Hi.
Sliding doors on your time machine will close automatically. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside platforms moving at the same speed as your time machine vehicle. Take small children by the hand and watch your seat belt moving platforms.
Next to front row, watch your step. Next to back row, watch your step.
Slowly rotate backward and may stop momentarily. For your safety, remain seated at all times.
This is Spaceship Earth Control. Welcome aboard. Now locate the monitor overhead to the right. Make sure your face is clearly visible, and wait for the flash.
Here, in this hostile world, is where our story begins. We are alone, struggling to survive, until we learn to communicate with one another. It takes 15,000 years to come up with the next bright idea, recording our knowledge on cave walls. There was only one small problem. When we moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind. Papyrus, in turn, creates better record keeping of plans, designs, and unfortunately taxes. But it also brings with it the dawn of great civilization. At this point, civilization has its own form of writing, which none of the others can understand. But the Phoenicians, who trade with all of them, have solutions. They create a simple common alphabet, adaptable to most languages. Remember how easy it was to learn your ABCs? That's the Phoenicians. They invented it. The ancient Greeks were great inventors of the future. First, they established public schools, and then began teaching an intriguing new subject called mathematics. And with math comes mechanical technology and the birth of the high-tech life we enjoy today. With lessons learned from the Greeks, the Romans created powerful empires. To move their armies around, they built a system of roads all over the known world. Rome built the first worldwide web, and is leading us into the future. But then we hit a roadblock. Rome falls, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. Or so we think. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Call it the first backup system. The books are saved, and with them our dreams of the future. In the meantime, here in Europe, monks toil endlessly recording books by hand. But that is about to change. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion in innovation we call the Renaissance. By now, we're all communicating from anywhere on Earth, and in 1969, from somewhere else.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
To send a man to the moon, we had to invent a new language, spoken not by man, but by computers. At first, very large, very expensive computers, but we see the potential. Together, we form a super network that glows with billions of interactions. And once again, we stand on the brink of a new renaissance. After 30,000 years of time travel, here we are, a truly global community, poised to shape the future of this, our Spaceship Earth. For the first time in history, all of us can have a say about the kind of world we want to live in. The choices we have made for the past 30,000 years have been inventing the future one day at a time. And now, it's your turn. Let's have some fun creating the future, shall we? On your computer screen, answer a few questions for us. Then we'll show you a new world, custom made just for you. Ready? Well done. Now, along with your answers, let's add in some amazing new technology that we happen to know about. And now I believe your future is just about ready. Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future. Here in the future, your home in the country will be a smart home that automatically knows what you want. Almost as soon as you do. Need something for a special occasion? Your closet comes equipped with a computerized personal
Is that math?
shopper.
Is that math?
Purchase a custom-made outfit, even if it's for today. Now that's a smart look. Your smart home has everything organized to help you start your day. The world will literally be at your fingertips because your home's information network can bring you your daily news almost anywhere. And since you don't enjoy cleaning, robotic housekeepers will help you with your daily chores. Your smart home will know when it's time for you to leave and make sure you're dressed for success in your custom manufactured clothes. course, your smart home has already set for your automated car, which takes you where you want to go, while you relax and enjoy a beautiful view of the future. The end. Or should I say the beginning of your future.
So here's to the next 30,000 years on Spaceship Earth. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure. An adventure that we'll take and make together. See you in the future.
Welcome back, time travelers. Now, we invite you to visit Project Tomorrow, where new ideas and innovations are being developed to make the world a better place.
Hey, yo. Oh, missed us. You said you don't think Remy goes down? Like breaks?
Like time-wise.
Oh.
Like, I feel like Anna and Elsa fluctuate, so sometimes it's easy just to go walk up. But I feel like Remy never, like, I feel like it stays like 80 minutes with her. At night. Because we haven't been here since the walls have been down.
This camera has like that low light function.
Okay, did you use it in there?
No, I didn't need to.
You didn't need to? So you feel like it was good without it? That's
I mean, from the little screen, yeah. It seemed like it's way brighter than the phone ever was.
Yeah, when I compare, because that was one of the things. I'm so glad I'm techy enough to know to check this. But when I was checking like low light for phones versus that was like, we're still light years ahead of the selfish.
Go this way.
It's gonna be so cute.
We've never walked this way.
No, well, yeah, because it hasn't been open. Isn't that crazy? And I love how the tile is like Spaceship Earth. That's really cool. That's gonna look so cool when it's lit up at night.
Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, it's the statue.
Yeah. Oh, how cute is that? I love that it's in front of like a tile.
Yeah.
What do they call this?
That's really neat. The way they lined it up. Yeah, I think so. And there's Figment in the forefront.
There's tons of people right there.
There's Daisy. He said, oh no.
So apparently that they used to so I'm gonna look up.
This is the best Disney.
Huh?
This is the best Disney World park.
You think like
Yeah. Well, yeah, Magic Kingdom is just, second place Disneyland. There's Moana over there. Oh, I saw jumping water, so I figured it's probably it.
Love it. Does that sound good? But at night, I'm sure that it won't be that long of a wait, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, since we're right here, should we just go ahead and do that now?
Maybe.
Remember how busy it was earlier?
Yeah.
Parents, please supervise your children and refrain from flash for time or using video lights until we reach the boardhouse. Thank you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy living with the land. Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness and the diversity and the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicine, and other elements essential to our lives. Nature is a very different, no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals.
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
Okay, it's so far. This dome area place, I like it better than the one. Yeah. It's just bright. The jellyfish were cool to see, but I feel like it was able to see stuff really more.
When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, for aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are 3 of the more popular crops raised The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve at restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce valuable harvests and still protect natural resources. While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests, like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year. The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants. These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population. Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratories. If you'd like a closer look, then check out the Behind the Scenes walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques in our laboratory. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a